In May 2012, a house fire in Derby, England, claimed the lives of 6 young children. Days later, their father, Mick Philpott, stood before the press, openly sobbing over the loss of his family. The tragedy sparked an outpouring of support. The local community rallied around the family, setting up a charity to help pay for the children's funerals. But behind the scenes, investigators noticed anomalies in Mick's behavior. When taken to the mortuary to view his children's bodies, he engaged in horseplay, at one point putting a family liaison officer in a headlock. He also began flirting with a female police officer assigned to the case. He called her gorgeous and suggested she visit his hotel room later that evening. These behaviors suggested his public grief was a performance, masking the clinical psychopathy detectives would soon uncover as they looked into Philpott's past. That history of violence began decades earlier. In 1978, Philpott's 15-year-old girlfriend, Kim Hill, tried to end their relationship. In response, Philpott broke into her home and stabbed her 27 times. Kim barely survived the attack, which also saw her mother stabbed 11 times when she tried to intervene. This assault revealed a core psychological driver. Philpott viewed rejection as a personal transgression that justified extreme violence to maintain his sense of authority. The attack on Kim established a blueprint for his future relationships. Over the next 30 years, he targeted vulnerable teenage girls, including future partners Heather, Mariette, and Lisa, isolating them through systematic abuse. This visualization breaks down how Philpott turned his domestic control into income. By fathering children across multiple partners, he drew £25,000 annually in benefits. He organized a throuple where his working wife and mistress handed their earnings directly to him. In 2007, Philpott sought a public platform to air his grievances. He appeared on reality television to demand that the local council provide a larger house to accommodate his lifestyle. Despite his significant benefit income, he felt entitled to state-funded housing upgrades to support the family he viewed primarily as a financial asset. Philpott's public complaints masked a parasitic reality. His family was a mechanism he used to secure resources and validate his own ego. That system collapsed in February 2012 when his mistress, Lisa, escaped the house with her 5 children. For Philpott, her departure meant more than just the loss of a partner. It meant the loss of benefit payments and a blow to his total authority. He devised a plan to regain control. He would set fire to the house and frame Lisa for the crime. He intended to rescue the children, to appear as a hero, and secure full custody along with a larger council house. The arson plot highlighted Philpott's willingness to gamble with his children's lives to maintain his grip on his domestic arrangement and benefit income. The investigation quickly turned against the Philpotts. Forensic teams found traces of petrol on the clothing of Mick, his wife Mariette, and their accomplice Paul Mosley. Police placed covert recordings in the family's hotel room. The tapes captured Mick coaching Mariette and admitting his role in the deaths. The recordings also revealed Philpott pressuring his wife into sexual acts with their accomplice Paul Mosley to ensure Mosley's continued silence and cooperation with their alibi. In April 2013, the jury delivered manslaughter convictions for Philpott, Mariette, and Mosley. Philpott was sentenced to life in prison. The Philpott children died because they were born into a system where their father saw them as assets to be manipulated, proving the lethal potential of his unchecked psychopathy.